Hi guys, we're making cinnamon rolls today.
Yes, welcome to Cannelle Cooks, and today we're making cinnamon rolls. It's a favorite in our house. How much do you like cinnamon rolls?
100%, 2,000%, 3,000%.
Yeah, so my kids love it, and we love it for breakfast, brunch, and this is an amazing recipe if you're having people over for brunch for Christmas Day or for New Year Day. So it's one of our favorites in this household.
2020 plus 2020 equals 2040.
Is it equal to 2040?
Yep.
Think? Again?
2000 plus 2020 plus 2020 equal to 4,040.
You got it! Hi guys! For the cinnamon rolls, I'll be using my fabulous bread maker. It's a Cuisinart and it's automatic, the French, like that's like the French part of it, compact automatic bread maker BK220 PCC. It's fabulous. I have this bread makers, not the exact model, but I've been using bread makers for over 10 years, and for the year and a half that I have my in-laws with me, we've been using the bread maker every day, and it was during COVID-19 times and confinement and pandemic. So we've been making cinnamon rolls, bread, you name it, anything, and we do it through this. It's a time saver. I love it because I can put all the ingredient, the machine does its things, and it's ready either to bake or it's already cooked if you're making a white loaf like for slices. It's perfect. It's my favorite. Hi guys!
Hi guys!
And this is the cinnamon roll process. Recipe. Yes, you're right. So with this machine, we start with your liquid first. So I'm gonna start with the half a cup of milk.
Hot milk to be careful.
No, not hot. It's just room temperature.
Oh, okay.
And then the eggs. I'm gonna grab them here.
If you don't send them the road, you cannot forget an egg.
Yeah, and room temperature too for the eggs. Everything at room temperature. Your unsalted butter, and you will need 4 tablespoons or 60 milliliters.
Can I use tablespoons?
What?
Tablespoons. You said 4 tablespoons or 6 milliliters.
Yeah, so it's either 4 tablespoons or 60 milliliters if they're weighting the ingredient.
Oh, okay.
Sugar, granulated sugar, 1/3 of a cup. Yum, yum, I know. And then I had my salt added to my flours, vanilla extract. And then bread flours, and in bread flours I had my salt, 3/4 teaspoon of salt.
Mixed up in that.
Yes. And it's all-purpose flours. And I'm losing a little bit. Oops, yeah, not move it. Yeah. I spilled some, but that's okay. Just a little bit. Okay, flours is in.
Plus corn flour.
1/3 a cup of cornstarch. And then last but not least, the main ingredient is yeast. So 1 tablespoon and 3/4 of yeast. You can use any that you have, the dry, the active, the instant bread machine, whatever you have home. Okay, and now
I smell it. It smells good.
I know, and it's not even, and it didn't even start cooking yet, so
it smells super good anyway.
I know, it's already smelling super good. So I'm gonna start by
put that thing in.
Yep.
In the machine.
Yep, and lock it, because when you switch it to the right, it locks. When you turn it to the left, it unlocks. Start, and let's see what the booklet is telling us to select. So for this recipe, we just need to start the machine and then select the dough program, which is program number 8. You just click until you see 8 in there, and then start again, and it's started to knit.
Okay.
Yep, it's easy breezy. Yep. So what I do usually when it starts to knit, I will open and check that everything is mixed, and I will try with the spatula to incorporate anything that is not yet. Hi guys! So at 1 hour and 5 minutes, the machine stopped knitting, and now it's settling. It's gonna rise. There is a heat around it that's gonna help it rise properly for the volume that we need. I'm gonna let it do its things, and I will show you what it looks like at 0 minutes. So we are 1 hour and a half later, and my dough have raised. I just need to take it off and divide it in 2. Now I'm gonna cut it in 2 equal pieces and wrap it in plastic wrap for 10 minutes. All wrapped. And I'm gonna let it rest for 10 minutes as per the booklet recommendation. I will check in 10 minutes. If I feel that it needs a little bit, I might add 5 minutes more, but I will let you know when I open those wraps. So guys, for the fillings, the book is asking to make your own fillings, which is a mixture of brown sugar and granulated sugar and cinnamon, grounded cinnamon, but I bought this already pre-packages filling that I will be using for today. So guys, for the frosting, what we need is we need like 3 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature, which is around 85 grams of cream cheese. We need 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter at room temperature. We need vanilla extracts, about 1 teaspoon. It calls for 3/4, but I love vanilla's flavor, so I'm gonna put the 1 whole teaspoon. That's my timer. I'm preheating the oven for 350 degrees to once we start the first steps of after the 10 minutes, we can put this in the oven with the cinnamon filling to rise for 30 minutes. So we were at the vanilla extract, 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of confectionate sugar, and I'm gonna sift the whole thing while I'm processing on top of the cheese and the melted butter. 2 teaspoons of low-fat milk or any milk that you have. 3 and all of these ingredients, like that I just named, the cheese, the butter, the vanilla extract, and the confection sugars and the milk will be processed together. You can process them in the processor, or you can just mix them in the mix, and that's what I'm using with the mixture. I'm gonna mix the whole thing, and I'll show you in a minute. This is how it looks like. I'm gonna add a little bit of milk because I want it to be a little runnier. This is too thick for my taste. So I'm gonna just add 1 tablespoon of milk to this mixture to actually, and see what it is. Guys, this is more like what I want for my thickness, and you can make it thicker or runnier if you want it to be smoother and runnier, you just add some milk or some vanilla extract, and if you want it to be thicker, you just add some icing sugar. Here I am 10 minutes later. I have my cinnamon buns dough that have rested for 10 minutes after I get it out of the machine. Now I'm gonna start with the first half. I'm gonna just show you one half so you don't have to see this twice. Just gonna deflate it and try to obtain a rectangle. This will make me 8 cinnamon roll buns. So for the holiday season and for every day in the winter, cinnamon rolls are a must. Just so there's something comforting about the cinnamon smell in the house. The cream cheese frosting on top and icing and melted butter. So this is not in my healthy recipes. This is my everyday recipes, and you just need to think about portion control when you're eating this. All the sweets, and especially around the holiday, it's not about not eating or not enjoying or not a celebration. So you use your melted butter. I'm gonna spray it in the pan, and then I'm gonna apply some to the dough. You can also control how much fat you want in this step. Some people will go in heavy on the butter. I try to just use a little bit, and just a little bit on the pan too, where I'm gonna cook and let it rest. Okay, now comes the time to sprinkle the cinnamon mixture. I will have the ingredients and the measures in the description below the recipe and the video. So please, if you did try this, leave us a comment. If you didn't, let us know when you will. We'd appreciate all comments, and we appreciate that you're liking us. And if you didn't subscribe yet, please do so you have notification whenever I make anything new. So now is the rolling process. I'm gonna leave the end in the bottom. I'm not gonna seal it, I'm just gonna let it rest here for a second, and I'm gonna use the book is calling for a knife to cut. I'm not gonna use a knife, I'm gonna use a string of just a string to cut with it. It's the string that I use to bake chicken, so I'm just gonna have a piece and help cut the pieces. So we're gonna just slide it under. I'm making 8 out of this one, so I'm gonna go middle and then quarter, and then the other quarter, and you get the idea. I'll just slide underneath the piece, and that will make me 8. And then I'm just gonna organize them like this. And to the other half we go. So at this point, I'm gonna cover them with a plastic wrap for about 30 minutes to let them rise in a warm spot. So I'm gonna just put them on top of my stove because I have the oven already preheating at 350 degrees, and I will show you how they will look after they rise. So 30 minutes later, and this is our cinnamon roll. As you can see, they almost doubled in size. And where I had room between the pieces, I have no more room anymore. They're all getting together. So I'm gonna just move few pieces a little bit to allow more space because they will get bigger when they cook. So the reason why I moved this one is I wanted to give space for this one to expand too once it's cooked. So I'm gonna brush them with a little bit of butter before I put them in the oven. Oh, actually my butter is getting harder, so I'm gonna just rub a little bit on the top. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and this will cook for about 30 to 35 minutes. Depends on the oven, right? So always keep an eye and check at the 25 to 30 minutes mark to make sure that's it's well cooked. Hi guys, my cinnamon rolls are ready. I'm getting them out of the oven. And it's time for the most delicious part, the frosting. So because they are hot, it's gonna start melting, so I'm gonna put the top and it's gonna melt all inside. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's drizzling down here. Hi again. So this is how it looked like after I put all the frosting on top and it melted, and it's gonna be soft inside. I will show you a piece later on. And I want to just say that I love the Cuisinart, and I will have the link through Amazon if you want to buy the Cuisinart in the description field. And please take a look at our other videos. We do have a fried bread video, we do have a sablé video, and a lasagna video that are very interesting, especially around Christmas. So if you want to take a look at those, I'd appreciate it. The next video coming up will be a New Year cake. So it's gonna be a chinoise, it's fluffy, and I hope you'll try it. The smell is so good, I couldn't resist. I had to try some. I hope you try it. It is amazing. It is so tasty. Perfect for New Year brunches or Christmas brunch, and that's what I will be doing for our Christmas Day brunch. Are you excited to try the cinnamon buns?
Yes, I am.
How excited are you?
A lot. Go for my first bite.
Okie dokie.
Let's eat this thing.
How is it?
Good. Really good.
Lips together.
It's delicious.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Mom, for the cinnamon rolls.
I hope you guys can try it too and let us know how you like it.
And you can let us know on Facebook, on Santa Cooks, on Instagram, on whatever your family decides.
Yes, and for this recipe I used my Cuisinart bread maker. I will have the link below in the description section if you would like to give it a try. I highly recommend it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to leave us a comment.
And it's really delicious.